Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. The Service de police de la Ville de Montréal and the Service de sécurité incendie de Montréal, thank you for attending this press briefing. Our objective today is to provide an update on last night's fire in an Old Montreal building located at the intersection of Notre-Dame and Bon Secours streets. As we speak, you can see that the firefighters are still at work. Division Chief Martin Guilbeault will give you the details shortly. However, I can confirm that the investigation has already been transferred by the Service de sécurité incendie to the SPVM this morning, as this fire is of suspicious origin. Our investigators are working to reconstruct the event, and at this time, here is what we can confirm. Several people managed to escape the building unharmed. 2 people were injured, one of whom was taken to a hospital. Some fatalities are unfortunately expected. However, we are unable at this time to confirm the number of fatalities or their identities. Investigators are also continuing to determine exactly how many people were in the building when the fire broke out. The investigation has been taken over by our major crime section, who are working closely with our arson units. A special investigation structure that we call Filet 4 was put in place. This measure applies to circumstances requiring the deployment of extraordinary investigative resources. To pursue their investigation, our investigators have the support of the Service de sécurité incendie, but also many partners such as the Laboratoire de sciences judiciaires et de médecine légale and the coroner in charge of the case. A victim and family support center has been set up. If you believe a loved one may have been in the building, you can contact this hotline at 514-280-1294. 514-280-1294. This 24/7 telephone line is set up solely for the families and loved ones of the victims. The public's cooperation is also important in this criminal investigation. Anyone with information about this fire can contact 911 or their local police station. It's also possible to contact InfoCrim anonymously and confidentially at 514-393-1133 or via the reporting form available at infocrimmontreal.ca. And I'll turn the floor over to Division Chief Martin Guilbeault, who will give you an update on the firefighting operations.
Good afternoon. The Service de sécurité incendie de Montréal received a call at 2:39 a.m. this morning for a building fire at 400 Notre-Dame Street. Less than 5 minutes after the call, first unit on scene were facing a major fire emanating from the first floor of that building. This is a 3-story building with a restaurant on the first floor and a 19-room hotel on the second and third floor. Firefighters began their response while rescuing 2 people with portable and aerial ladders. Less than 30 minutes after the beginning of the fire, we struck a 5th alarm, which gave us 125 firefighters on the scene. Due to the intensity of the fire, we adopted a defensive strategy. Around 2.5 hours after the response, a part of the building collapsed during the intervention. There were no injuries among the firefighters, and as we speak, fire department is still working on scene. If we speak about prevention, in spring of 2023, formal notice for major non-compliance were sent to the owner of that building. We're talking about the absence of a fire alarm system and the absence of smoke alarm. By spring 2024, all the non-conformities concerned by the formal notice had been rectified, and as far as the Service de sécurité incendie de Montréal was concerned, the building was considered safe. The Service de sécurité incendie de Montréal continues to support the SPVM in this work for the next hours. Thank you.
So in closing, here's an overview of the work that needs to be done over the next few days. Firefighters will continue their work to make the site safe and accessible for our investigators. Major crime and arson investigators will take charge of the scene, and searches will be conducted on the scene through the rubble in order to find any potential victim and evidence. Our hearts go out to the families of the victims, and rest assured that every effort is being made to solve this case by everybody that is involved. The SPVM and its partners are committed to getting to the bottom of this tragedy. Thank you very much.